Hello everybody, welcome to a trader's journey. My name is Leslie Pips. I'm glad to be back. It's been a long time. Had a lot of prior engagements, so I couldn't really do these videos for you guys. Work got a bit crazy, so I haven't been trading for a long time. But in the midst of that, I've been adopting a swing trading style that I'm sort of trying to, obviously my life has been crazy at the moment, so I hadn't been able to record enough content for you guys. So hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I can be able to do this consistently for you guys so that you can follow the journey. And then so without further ado, I'm just gonna take you through my pairs, the ones I've been looking at, and I've been only looking at 3 or 4 pairs at the moment because I'm adopting this swing trading style while I'm busy with work and everything. So hopefully you guys can still learn from my videos. And let me take you through what I'm looking at. So I just want to start you through a trade that I'm currently in, and I'll explain to you why I took this trade. And so if I go on the daily, right, on the daily chart, you can clearly see, if I just look a little further back, just to show you what I mean with this. So if I'm looking at this, excuse me, I'm just checking if my mic's not on mute. If I'm looking at this, right, you can clearly see that obviously this is March. This is when price opened in March. So we had this run, corrective, push, corrective. Now this corrective structure is taking a bit longer, and there's a lot of volume of some of the candles going down. You can clearly see. So that's when I started seeing some opportunities. Obviously you can see price started to correct down, and there's some volume candles in the middle of it getting towards this area. So I'll show you in 4 hour why I have this line over here and why price reacted to it, right? As you know, my trade style is more order block based. I focus on order block levels and make decisions when price gets to those levels, obviously with higher time frame analysis in mind. So if I go on the 4 hour chart, and I'll show you, I took this trade on the 4 hour chart. Like I said before, I'm sort of adopting a swing style for now, and so you can clearly see obviously correction, impulse, correction, impulse, and then this impulse worried me a bit. That's why I didn't do anything when price was coming up, because there's too much volume coming up to fill this gap. So this was Sunday open, and then we had a bit of a run on Monday, and then we started correcting on Tuesday. But then as you can see, this low here and this high, that's our corrective structure, right? So at this point I'm waiting to see what price the development does. So but then I keep looking on the left. You can see my daily order block over here, right? This level has been quite strong. That's why I spread it across. Obviously we broke it at first, came and retested it, broke above it, closed below it, and price is sort of hovering this level. So we have I can draw a box of this high and this low, that's the levels there. So I'm seeing this happen. We're not breaking any highs, we broke the lows, we came back into the zone. We're not breaking any highs. Price is sort of correcting down below towards this level. So when I saw that happening, I immediately knew what price is going to do next, right? I had a line. This is this is the low that I'm looking at. So I ended up, after this correction here, as soon as price closed below this level, I put a limit order, a sell stop order here, right? So this candle is where my stop is. Obviously my entry is here, that's where my stop is. So what happened is price tagged me in, and then started hovering here on Friday, but I had a high enough stop, so I was in drawdown for quite some time, and then it broke down below this level. So I'm still in the trade. I'm holding over the weekend. My stop is far enough to cover slippage, so I'm okay there. So that's what I was looking at, and I'm in this trade at the moment. Hopefully it starts moving down towards this level, and then I'll reassess when price gets here. So that's my EU analysis at the moment, and hopefully it goes well. And then I'm not gonna do GU, don't like the price action there. And then the 4-hour chart on gold, right? Obviously we are all bullish on gold at the moment. As you can see, we had quite a big push starting on April, and then obviously corrected down, pushed up, failed to create new all-time highs. This level held price, and then we started to push down again. But then there's a reason why I put this low over here. Obviously I target the order block levels. Came back, closed below, and then we moved past this level just to fill some of this gap, and then we closed above. This was Friday. How Friday closed above this level. So I'm interested to see what price does above this level, and I'll tell you why. Excuse me. So as you can see, we have this level over here. Obviously price broke down, closed below, and then I saw this order block. This is a sell to buy zone. So what tends to happen in these areas is if you see a candle like this, a lot of people will try to sell the market after a candle like this. They'll put their entries at this low here, right, and then cover this, right? They see the volume candle kick in, and then they'll put the entries here. So if you don't have a bigger picture in mind, you will enter a trade and get caught on the wrong side of the market. So what happens is, the reason why when we broke through this level, price pushed with such volume is because there were stops here. It collected all these stops and pushed with such volume into this value area, and then we came back to this order block zone again. So what I'm hoping to happen is, obviously we see how market closed on Friday, right? So I'm hoping to retest this level, see if it can hold again. If it holds price, then I'll be looking for an entry at this point, or if it's correcting up, then I'll look at this level, what it does to price. But at the moment, a retest at this area, that's what I'll be looking for price to do. And obviously this is highly ambitious, this run over here. I'm just gonna manage it based on this run, because of this is the structure high that I think price can get to. So I'm just hoping to see what price does at this point. Otherwise I'll put we'll see, but my plan is to see the reaction of price here and then make my decision based on that. So that's my plan on gold. I'm not gonna look at the 1 hour, because that's where I execute. I don't analyze on the 1 hour, I execute on the 1 hour. And going to UJ, let's see what UJ has for me. Obviously UJ, big run, and then obviously we open here on Monday, big candle, big daily candle run, hit this daily order block, started pushing down to close this opening gap, right? So now we hit these order blocks levels, and then price is reacting from it. Its price is rejecting at this point. So what am I looking at? You can see this Monday run, right? This Monday low here. I'm looking for any price to close above this level. As you can see, this doji candle gives me hope. You know, there isn't enough sellers to push price below this point. Now the buyers have stepped in. That's why you see price closed with such a wick. So I'm looking at this level here. It's supposed to be my order block level, but it's not. There isn't enough sell pressure to keep pushing price down. So I'm looking at this that level over there. This is where we opened. This was for Monday low. As you can see, we came back, rejected a bit, closed below it, and then price started pushing towards that level again. So I'm looking at this point here, at this level over here. Obviously price can easily come down here again. Let me delete this. We can easily do this, retest, and then push down again. But I think price is pushing up at this point. This is we had a push. This was the pullback. It looks like a 50% zone. Let me see if where's my fibs. Okay, cancel this. What am I doing? Can't find my Fibonacci. But let me just draw it again. This is low to high. And where's my fibs? Default fibs. Yeah, it's around the 50% mark. You know, so I feel like the pullback's done. I'm looking at this level now for price to show me its hand. So I'm gonna be if I go into 1 hour quickly, obviously I don't analyze here, I just execute. I'm gonna be looking for anything that closes below this level, above this level, reject here, and then maybe some volume coming up, and then I'm gonna target this high over here. But let's see. Obviously you can see clearly there's a head and shoulders pattern here also forming, so there's a bit of confluence coming into the market tomorrow when the week starts. So that's what I'm looking at. And obviously the target for the week is there. Obviously I'm swing trading. I'll just cover this area and then target there. But obviously this is all planning. You know, you have to pre-plan the market and execute when the market opens. You don't want to be analyzing while the markets are open. You want to be executing. So that's how you should plan every day. You can plan on Sunday, plan for the week, but then you adjust your plans at the end of each trading day, and just relook at the market, see how it reacted, and see what's the next plan. You know, you just follow the market. Obviously we don't create the market, we follow it and try to make some money while we follow the market. So hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully it help you guys plan your week. And and I'm looking forward to more content for you guys. So thank you for joining me. Peace.